Lavelle, look at me. Cheese. Cheese, look at me. No, don't scream. Just say cheese. Look at me. Cheese. Lyric. Cheese. Say good morning, Maverick fam.
Good morning.
So Ray's pretty geeked that she gets to hold the umbrella. It's like drizzling, like a little bit. And she insisted. So she's got the umbrella and she's taking her umbrella job super serious.
This is mine.
Because it's yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it in the classroom.
No, I'm going to take it and I'll bring it after school. Okay. So it's like 10:30. I've been straightening it up. I had to make some phone calls. Melissa is sick. She's not here today. Yep. Mommy gave pancakes this morning, huh?
Yeah.
So, me and the girls.
Because we watch again.
It's a rainy day.
A rainy day.
Lavelle, go turn the fan off. It's cold.
Yeah. Maybe we need a bake.
So, yeah, I'm about to edit Daily Dose. And then I'm going to do Lavelle's hair and continue working on laundry.
It's not coming off.
It is. It's turning off. You did good. Good job. Lyric, do you have anything to say?
Yeah.
What?
Mommy left.
It's beautiful. You have anything to say, Lavelle, to
Yeah.
the people? What do you want to say to the people?
I want to say we have
Nope. Nope. No.
I can't cheat. I can't cheat. I want to say we don't have jet up.
You don't have what?
Jet up.
You do have dress up. Look at all that dress up stuff.
But you go take it away.
I'm not going to take it away. If you be a good girl, you don't get your dress up stuff taken away. Stop it! Linda!
I don't get well with that. I just told you.
Linda, oh my gosh, you're so annoying. You're messing up our vlog.
We want this.
It's beautiful. Don't pull on it like that, though. Okay. You guys. Why? All right. You guys can chillax while I edit Daily Dose, and then we'll do your hair.
No. Yeah.
Thank you. All right. They've been, like, running around with me all morning. All right.
No, I want to say Tetsu.
What do you want to watch?
Good morning, my Maverick familia. Got a quick power tip for y'all as I'm finishing up. One thing I always have on my board in the morning is to meditate. All right, well, I start my day usually. It starts with what I call eating, just my time with God. And then I'll do a little bit of reading. All right, usually something on the marketing end. But sometimes I flip it. Sometimes it'll be like a spiritual book or something. And then my reading the Bible is included in my eating time. But then I meditate or I'll visualize. When you really get it, so many people got their own definitions of everything. I call visualizing basically playing a mental movie in your head of how you want a part of your life to go. I guess that's the simplest way I can explain it. So let's say you're overweight, you would and you don't want to be overweight, you'd visualize yourself with a six-pack, cut, in shape, buff, whatever you'd want. If you're very nervous when you talk to girls, you'd visualize yourself not being nervous, confident, right? Booty smacking, bow. And then meditation is more for like mindfulness. That's no distractions, no noise in the background, just trying to breathe and focusing on your breath. And anytime your mind wanders, you bring it back to that and just focus on your breathing. That helps for like mindfulness and concentration, and that's really cool too. Helps with relaxation. I don't do that as often, probably as I should. I was doing it for a while and I thought it was cool. I was getting better at it. That's what I'll say. Meditation was hard for me, but those are my two definitions. Sometimes I just wanted to clarify that because some people call visualization meditation and blah blah blah. But anyway, I think it's really big to visualize because it helps expand your self-image. And I have this rubber band to help me illustrate this point. I've shared it, I don't know, before. I don't know where I shared it before, but this is huge. So the beauty of visualization and how it helps is your self-image determines a lot. It really determines the amount of success you're going to get in a given area, because you can never consistently outperform your self-image. Write that down somewhere so where you see it all the time. You need to internalize that. You can never consistently outperform your self-image. So what does that mean? No matter what area it's going to be. That's why a lot of you guys self-sabotage, you self-destruct. Things start to go good in the area and you always seem to mess it up, or something always mysteriously seems to happen and you get pulled back. No, that's because your self-image. So for an example, let's say this rubber band is your self-image. Now I don't have two size rubber bands. That's what I would need to correctly demonstrate this, but you'll still get the point. So let's say your self-image is this, and we'll say this is a small self-image, and this could be in your self-image is going to be in different areas. I guess you have an overall one, but it's going to be in different areas. So let's say when it comes to your self-image, when it comes to like fitness or working out, or just being healthy, maybe a little bit overweight, and that's how you see yourself. Like, man, I'm just a chunky dude. I'm chunky. And you've like accepted that you're chunky, right? Or maybe you're just obese. You're huge, whatever it may be. Let's say, all right, I'm chunky. You're not like, oh Lord, my rubber band. You're not like obese, but you're just a little bit overweight. But you've always wanted to be in better shape. So this is your self-image. You can't consistently outperform this. So that's why you'll work out for like a week, 2 weeks, maybe one time even a month. So you started to outperform that. You're on the path of not being chunky no more. But what happens? This is how big your self-image is, right? I gotta use my mouth, kind of dirty. But I can't hold the camera and do this. So you start to outperform the self-image. I hope I don't smack myself. You start to outperform. Uh-oh. What happens? You rubber band back. Some of y'all want me to smack myself in the face. Y'all wrong for that. Because you can only stretch this thing for so far, but then when you let go, it's going to snap back, right? Because this is how big your self-image is. Now, the beauty of when you visualize, you can start to, and basically what controls your self-image is your subconscious. You have these consistent thoughts, whether they're added to you by yourself, by friends, family, environment. People tell you ugly, people tell you fat. You're always looking in the mirror, beating yourself down. It ingrains that into your subconscious, and that's how you start to think, right? So you have to reprogram that. How do you do that? You can visualize. Now, the beauty of your subconscious is it doesn't know what's real and it doesn't know what's fake. All right? So that's why if you close your eyes right now, you can do it, you can not, but you close your eyes, you think of a nice lemon, a big old bright lemon, just yellow and it's big, and you can take a knife and you cut into that boy, and you're on a table, right? And then the juices start flowing off the knife and into the table or onto the table, and then you pick the lemon up and you hold it above your mouth and you start squeezing it in your mouth. There's a good chance if you were closing your eyes and picturing that, your mouth started watering. But yet there was no real lemon. Okay, there was no real lemon, but your mouth and your body reacted with the mouth watering as if it was. It's because it doesn't know. So the more you visualize, you can really start reprogramming your subconscious, and your subconscious is all about survival. So that's why when your subconscious knows this to be its norm, it's going to do everything it can to stay at the norm because it's survival. So when this isn't the norm, this ain't the norm. So it's going to try and snap back to this. So when you visualize your new norm and you expand that self-image, it goes from this to this. Okay? Now again, like I said, if I had a bigger rubber band, it'd be better. And so you can expand that self-image. And now that self-image can fit bigger things. Like you start to visualize yourself as someone that loves to work out, someone that doesn't struggle with their eating, someone that struggles to do this stuff. And this I'm using the fitness and like the weight loss stuff, because that's something I'm working on. That's something I want to get better. Of course, I'm really not even chunky or fat, but I just want to take it to the next level. I really want to eat better consistently. I want to go to the gym consistently. I identify the issue with this. All right, but it works for anything. It works for someone that, you know, you think you're lazy, you're not a hard worker. That's self-image like a mug. Almost anything. I don't know what you're going through, what your issue is. You consider yourself a bad boyfriend, a bad girlfriend, a bad person. You consider yourself as someone that's mean, that procrastinates. That's all tied into here. So be very careful with what your self-image is set as. And you start your morning with that. You do it consistently. You can start to see things expand. So that's what I do. I've done this in my life for years, and when I do it consistently, I 1000% see the results, and I can speak very highly and confidently about this. I do it in the morning. There was a time where I was doing it in the morning and at night. I just find when I do it at night, my mind races and I get really excited, and it makes it hard to sleep. So I do it, and I do it for like 10 minutes. I set this for 10 minutes. I put some ocean sounds on in the background. I really like the ocean sounds. And then I'll usually cover my eyes. Like I'll put a towel over my head or something. I'll lay back and I'll just visualize. And how you do it is you want to do it. I'm actually about to set up the stream in the morning. I'll do an early stream. But you want to do it as if you can mix it between like first person and third person. So you can act as if you're living it. You see yourself. And you want to get as detailed as possible because you want to trick your brain. If I was just like, hey, lemon, that wouldn't really get your mouth to watering. But I was like, yo, the lemon, I brought the color out. I dropped some of the details with the cutting and it's falling on the table. Then you squeeze it in your mouth and it falls on your tongue, down your chin, like that. Those details is what's brought the reaction out of your brain. So when you visualize and think of the details, the sight, the smell, how it feels. How does it feel to be in shape? How does it feel to not be obese? How does it feel to be talking to a girl and not be uncomfortable and your heart's racing? You know what I mean? How does it feel to be comfortable with owning a lot of money? Some of y'all have insecurities about having money. You feel like it's evil or it's wrong, or you just don't see yourself not being broke. How does it feel to wake up and you don't even give a fluff about a bill? You check your bank account, you see zeros and commas, and how does that feel? You got to get that emotional response, and then you'll start to reprogram that self-image. It's hard to hit y'all with such a long one in the morning at the start, but I don't know why I do this every morning. I do forget. I'm not gonna lie, I do forget sometimes, but especially as of late, I've been killing it. And here's the thing, you can do it whenever. Sometimes, I mean, literally, you could take maybe start with 5 minutes. Maybe you're really busy. Maybe you got some bubble guts. You sitting on the stomach, on the toilet. Just let it flow. Ooh, and then visualize. Visualize what it feels like to not have the bubble guts. Not playing, but you can fit it in really small and in different situations. Some of y'all be falling asleep in class. Hey, might as well visualize for about 5 minutes. If you're gonna get yelled at, visualize. Don't do that. All right, I need to stop. Love y'all. Let me know in the comments if this helps you.
All right. Sorry. Ty Tribbett is preaching. Anyway, on my way to go get my Ray. Hung out in the stream for a little bit in the chat. MAV streamed early today. If you caught it, kudos to you. He's still streaming now, actually, because we got church. It's all rainy and stuff still. Yeah. So yeah, let me get Ray. I don't know. That's it. I'm getting my kid. Gotta get the girls ready for church. Gotta go to church. And then it's challenge night. I don't know if you guys caught that, Wednesdays after church we hang out and we watch a challenge. I love a challenge. It's MTV's greatest creation. So if you've never watched it before, you gotta step your life up because you're missing out. But I'm about to drive out into this traffic, so I gotta go.
Lyric way.
That's fine. However you want to sit, as long as you're looking at me and you're smiling. Can you look at me? Right here. Lyric. Ah, ready, say cheese. Cheese. Look at mommy. Lyric. Hi. Look right here. Look at mommy.
How do you do that?
Look at mommy. Say cheese. Keep looking at me, Ray.
Okay.
Cheese. Sit up, Lavelle. Cheese. Lyric. Hi. Can you smile for mom? No, sit down. Can you say cheese? Look at me. Hey. I don't care what Lyric does. You got to keep looking at me. Look at me. Cheese. Look at mommy. Lavelle, can you scoot closer to your sisters, please? Okay, great. Well, really here, look. You scoot over a little bit. Scoot over to the left, or to your right. There you go, stop. Lyric, scoot over a little bit. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, say cheese. Look at mommy. No, put your hands in your lap and say cheese. I don't know what the Power Ranger pose was. Look at mommy. Hey. Hi, cheese. Stop talking and smile, right? Just smile. Look at me. Hey, Lyric. Lorraine, smile. Cheese. Lyric. Look at me. Hey, right here. Cheese. Cheese, put your hand down. Cheese. Look at me. Lyric. Lyric. Lavelle. Look at me. Cheese. Cheese, look at me. No, don't scream. Just say cheese. Look at me. Cheese. Lyric. Cheese.
Stand up. I just fell on the floor. Bah! What do you want to do? You want to flip?
Yeah.
Ready? Go. Let go.
Don't mess up your hair, Val.
Alright.
Lyric, let's get a wipe and clean your nose.
Yo. Another successful time church.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good job. So y'all be thinking Lyric's all sad all the time. She be acting like that for justice. All right, that's enough screaming. Let's go clean your nose. You say goose fraba. Look at that crusty nose.
I know.
It's crusty. All right, let's go clean it. Give me a wipe. Go give me a wipe.
Right.
Hi, Ray.
Bye.
Teenager trapped in a 4-year-old's body. Hi, Ray. Anyway.
Is that our choices, the decisions that we make, determine whether or not we'll win or lose at life. The choices you make will determine whether or not you'll win or lose at life. And one thing that will greatly help us win, one thing that God wants for us is to win. It's something called wisdom. Wisdom is something that God has tons of and He wants to give to us. He wants us to have wisdom. And there's a difference between wisdom and just knowledge. How many of y'all know there's some smart people that are dumb? People that know a lot, but that are dumb. And that's what knowledge is. Knowledge is what you know. Knowledge is what you know. The difference, wisdom, is how well you apply what you know. This is wisdom. And God has wisdom for you. He has tons of wisdom. It's like God's currency. He gives you wisdom so you can make good decisions, so you can win at life. Again, your choices determine whether or not you win or lose at life. It's kind of like this. I'll break it down for you. Maybe you go to a party. Some of your friends, maybe they're smoking a little something. You say, oh, smoke a little some of yours. Right? Smoke a little some of yours. And then you got another choice to make. And yes or no. So you do it. And then it turns into, well, let me get some of my own. First you're smoking a little bit of somebody else's, then you're smoking a little bit of your own, then you buy your own. A couple more choices down the road, then you're like, well, let me sell some of my own. And you start selling some of your own. So you're borrowing and then you get your own, now you're selling it. Before long, you end up arrested and in jail. Not because you smoked a little something, but because of those choices all along the way. When you could have used wisdom and said, no thanks. From the beginning, you could have said no thanks and hashtag cheesy preacher joke. Just tell, this is what you tell somebody. Just tell, ain't no high like the most high.
Hey.
Cheesy preacher joke. Just tell somebody that. And then, instead of being on parole, you end up on the honor roll.
Hey.
All right? Because you used wisdom, because you made good choices, because you're wise, you weren't dumb. You don't want to be dumb. Okay, what if it's like your girlfriend, okay? You kind of like her, she looks kind of good. She wouldn't be your girlfriend if she didn't look good. Say, I'm gonna just slip my hands up a little bit. Just go up. Just go up, just see what's there. I just want to check it out. You make another choice. After that, you say, okay, I'm gonna just start slipping my hands down a little bit. Just to check it out. Just want to check it out. Start slipping your hands down. Before you know it, she's pregnant. I mean, it's like my wife, you know? I just look at her. She gets pregnant. What's up, girl? Bam! Pregnant. Like, again? 3 babies? This is too much? Just so you guys know, I'm expecting a new baby son like at any moment.
Woo!
So, I just looked at her one time, and there it was.
You know they have 3 boys, right?
But that's what happens. You make some wrong choices. She ends up pregnant. You drop out of school. You too broke to pay for diapers, and you got baby mama drama. When instead you could have said, you know what? True love is worth the wait. True love is worth the wait. That's not being dumb. That's wisdom. That's a wise choice. You say true love is worth the wait. Say no. I'm gonna graduate from high school. I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna get a good job. I'm gonna get me a good wife. Then she's gonna get pregnant. Me and my baby, we're gonna be balling. Because of wisdom, you and your baby are balling because you used wisdom because you weren't dumb. I mean, it's as simple as school. You study or not study. Doing your homework. And listening in class. Paying attention. Weird, I know. But important, but wise. Because choices determine whether or not you win or lose at life, so don't be dumb.
All right, so we are home from church. I got a text, my friend Angelica that I'm always talking to at jiu-jitsu. She teaches the girls competition dance. I don't know if you guys have noticed. She's extremely pregnant. She's in labor. So her contractions are 4 minutes apart and they're headed to the hospital as we were leaving church. So I'm so excited. Hopefully it, doesn't take forever, but it's not like super, super quick because I can't go up there right now. So I'm really excited. I've been waiting to meet this baby for 9 long months. But about to get situated with our Longhorn Steakhouse. Love my Wednesday traditions with my babe. And we're going to watch the challenge. Yeah. And I'll probably say something else before I go to bed. But I'm hungry and my food smells good, so I gotta go.
I cut my hand making a croissant. I know I'm dumb. But it's like, hold on, let me focus so y'all can see the severity of my cut. It's so nasty. No, I'm playing. It's really not that bad. But yeah, I cut myself up here too, kinda. But right there is the worst. I cut myself making a croissant, bro. Like, who does that? A croissant with jelly. Hazardous to your health. Who knew? But yeah, it burns. It's not that deep. Not that bad. Yeah, it hurts. Shout out to my dirty room though. My room dirty. These clothes are all clean. It's just I've been lazy and haven't wanted to put them away. Like dang, I got hats. Yeah. I can't get anywhere in my room without having to step over something. Shout out to my TV, closet, stuff over there. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, y'all know my late night vlogs be getting hectic. I be acting funny, but yeah, shout out to this cut that burns really bad. So I had Texas Road. Is it Texas? No. Something with a house in it. Something about some horns in a house. I don't know what it's called. I forgot. It's like a restaurant place that has Longhorn Steakhouse. There we go. Longhorn Steakhouse I had for the first time today. Pretty life changing, not gonna lie. I'm eating the macaroni and cheese right now. Like, look at that. That don't look. It's like dripping cheese. Looks delicious. Delicious. I'm gonna wait for that piece to drop so I can bite it and not make myself look stupid. But yeah, my first time having that. I had their ribs too. Our ribs were on point. Yeah, man. So shout out to Longhorn Steakhouse. Just got done cleaning the kitchen. Probably gonna chill. I'm thinking about editing, but I don't know if I should because I haven't been feeling good lately. I don't know if I should stay up. I think going to sleep now and getting up early is probably the better decision, but I don't know. We'll see. Before I go to sleep, I want to share something. Today's message, I'm sure you guys will have seen before you get to this vlog, was about not being dumb. Not being dumb and how the decisions you make determine whether you win or lose at life. Now, what I'm about to tell you isn't as crazy or as extreme as me losing at life, but it's definitely something. It's definitely a dumb decision that I made that are still to this day causing, I wouldn't say problems, but are getting in the way of some things that maybe I want to do or that I should be doing. A year ago, about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, I was hanging with the wrong people. They all had marijuana on them. They were smoking. I was in the car and we got pulled over. So everybody gets pulled over. I end up getting arrested and have to do this program called Task. If you know what that is, let me know in the comment section. It sucks. You gotta go take a drug test every week and then pay $15 a drug test and $1,000 fine on top of that. So in result of completing that, they take it off your record. So it's like you don't have the possession of marijuana charge on your record anymore. So at Legacy, I took this next step class. And it's a class that you got to take in order to serve in the church. And as God's people, we are called to serve for God, do things for God in His name. Everything that we do is to glorify God. So I wanted to serve in L Kids. It's the younger kids group at our church, and we had to do a background check. And my background check came back negative because of that decision I made in Arizona to hang out with those people. I had a possession of marijuana charge on my background check, and now I can't serve in L Kids like I wanted to. And 2, I got kicked out the U on my day off. Because you guys know I do hype in the U. I haven't done it in a while. Like took a break and it just became like a long break. So yeah, but I got kicked out the U because of that one dumb decision I made. But you know, I think it's Romans 8:28. That's what's ringing in my head. But like all things all things work for your good. That's like the condensed version of the verse. So I'm not really upset or mad that I got kicked out because it's my fault. Consequences I'm still suffering with because of what I chose to do a year ago. So just a little story of how decisions you make can affect you way forward in life. So you make a dumb decision to slap your mama, I don't know, and she called the cops on you. Now you got that on your record and it's hard to get a job. That's probably a bad example, but I couldn't think of nothing else. So, and besides my example of being with dumb people, making dumb decisions, getting in trouble, and now there's certain things I can't participate in the church. So yeah, man, just don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. That was a great message, man. Don't be dumb. Throw touchdowns and not interceptions. Because, hey, you want to score, right? You want to win the game? You got to make good decisions. Don't make dumb ones and throw interceptions. Yeah, just wanted to share that with y'all. So, yeah. Praise Jesus. Y'all see where this Texas Roadhouse landed me? It's like 3 a.m. and I was just booing my guts out. It was still good, but dang, the after effects of the Texas Roadhouse are not for me. But then again, I do have like a weird stomach. Like some food makes me feel sick, other food makes me boo-boo. Like, there's only a couple foods out there that I could eat and be cool. But this Texas Roadhouse, man, y'all seen Friday After Next? Look at the BGs. I had like a horrible case of the BGs. So shout out to this toilet. And I'm going to sleep for real now. For real. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. Till next time. God first. God bless.
God first. God bless. You know.